Radek has a marionette show that he needs help with. You need to pick a puppet, a line of dialogue, and a prop for every single frame of every single scene. Here are the solutions for scenes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here are the solutions for scenes 5, 6, and 7. Now let me show you how we solve this puzzle. So first, we're going to have Maria Teresa say good day to you all, and there's no prop. On frame 2, the royal scribe is going to say, yes. And frame 3, Maria Teresa is going to say, you see, even in the decree, she is holding the scroll here, and you can see that in the notes. It says frame 3 has reading from the scroll, and frame 2 has the scribe. Also says frame 4 has the scribe, so that's how we know that frame 4 is going to be the scribe, who's saying and yet, and the scribe is going to have the scroll.
All right, let's go.
Now for scene 2. Charles IV enters and says, "Stop! That is my crown!" The crown is the prop on that scene. Okay, Maria Teresa is going to say, "Oh my, you're the king who built the cathedral?" Charles IV responds with, "Yes," and Charles IV still has the crown. Then Maria Teresa is going to say, "The king who built the St. Charles Bridge?" The bridge is going to be the prop on this one. See the note that says, "Don't forget about the model"? That's how we know the bridge goes there. And then Charles IV is going to get the final line of dialogue about the crown.
All right, let's go.
With scene 3. These notes are not very useful here and making the puzzle more difficult. So the scribe is going to say, "Oh, you did so much more," while holding the scroll. And frame 2, Charles is going to say, "Well, you could go on and on. I am very flattered," and he has the crown. Frame 3 is Maria Teresa saying, "Not anymore." Frame 4 introduces a new character, Rudolph II, who says, "Hello, me, Rudolph II." So you know that it has to be Rudolph saying that line of dialogue, right? Like he calls himself by name. Frame 5 is going to be Maria Teresa continuing the conversation with no prop.
Great, let's do it.
Now we have scene 4. Rudolph II is going to say, "Well, I brought Prague into the Renaissance." Then the royal scribe, holding the scroll, is going to say, "Excuse me, O king." And frame number 1, he's going to be holding the crown. Sorry about that. So Rudolph II, "Well, I brought," and crown. Then scribe, scroll, and "Excuse me, O king." Then Rudolph II saying, "Well, there is that," while still holding the crown. There is that, but I put Prague on the map. Maria Teresa says, "That's nice, but how did that help the people?" Frame 5, Rudolph II is going to say, "Whoa, what? Help the people? Oh?" Then Maria Teresa says, "Ha! Does that sound like someone who deserves the crown?"
All right, let's go.
On to scene 5. The royal scribe is going to say, "The story goes that rulers and wars, la 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 la," and the scroll goes over here. That's the only prop in this scene. Then Maria Teresa says, "Until the Czech estates." Then Leopold II enters. He's the new king that the notes refer to. He says, exactly right. And they don't recognize him. So that's how we know the line of dialogue here is, who are you? It's Maria Theresa who says that.
Great. Let's do it.
Scene 6. Leopold II says, I am Leopold, your son. And he has the crown. Then the keymaker is going to appear with the keys. The keymaker says, at your service. Then Leopold, who has the crown still, says, and I gave those keys.
Now, this scene doesn't go something like this. It goes exactly like this.
Finally, we have scene 7. Maria Theresa says, you were right. Then the keymaker says, here, your grace, the keys. Obviously, he has the keys. We finish with the scribe, who still has the scroll, saying the final line of dialogue, your reward for solving the puzzle is getting to see the Marionette show.
Great. We did it. This would be fun to do again.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Today, you will see the magic of the theater and relive the time when the world stage was made for the marionettes. See one of the oldest art forms come to life. Gather round and experience the wonder and mystery of kings, keys, and the secrets of the Royal Bohemian Crown Jewels.
Good day to all of you. I am King Maria Theresa. Yes, I'm a king. Have you seen my beautiful crown?
Ahem, yes, it must be known that this royal is the only woman to hold the position in her own right.
You see, even in the decree, it wasn't easy to be recognized and crowned a ruler as a woman.
And yet, you were crowned, and wore this special coronation crown thanks to His Highness, the Holy Roman Emperor, King of Bohemia, Charles IV.
Stop! That is my crown!
The king who led the building of the St. Vitus Cathedral?
Yes.
The king who built the Charles Bridge?
The same. And I commissioned that crown. It has become the symbol of the people, and it has been decreed that only the true king could wear it and hold the crown jewels.
Oh, you did so much more!
Well, we could go on and on. I'm flattered. But yes, you see, that crown truly belongs to me.
Not anymore. Now it belongs to...
Me! Hello! I, King Rudolph II, do in fact deserve the crown.
You deserve the crown? Why?
Well, I brought Proc into the Renaissance. We learned to read the stars, and I made Proc the center of discovery with alchemy labs throughout the castle and...
Excuse me, O King, but I do see here that you did spend a great deal of time and money on those mysterious, mystical experiments.
Yes, there is that. But I put Prague on the map.
That's nice, but how did all that help the people?
Help the people?
Ha! Does that sound like someone who deserves the crown?
Wait, no, my crown!
The story goes that rulers and wars would come and go, and the crown jewels were scattered to many different places.
Until the Czech estates demanded that the king bring the crown jewels back to Prague.
Exactly right. They belong to the people.
Who are you?
I am your son, King Leopold II. I brought the crown jewels home. Then, I commissioned a case to keep them safe. My royal keymaker created 7 very special keys. At your service, the 7 keys to lock it up.
And I gave those keys to 7 specially appointed people who could only unlock the case together.
You were right. The crown doesn't belong to anyone but the Czech people.
Here, Your Grace, the keys.
And the crown jewels have been safe in Prague ever since. Thank you for coming to our show. And thank you to my assistant, Nancy Drew.